The Polichinelle Life of Meeyou Young, a novelette in 5 sagas. The Thought Leader, the Duchless of Helvetica Neue, a saga of font, folly, and unrequested Google forms. It was a stuffy afternoon of a never-ending workday. Her boss seemed to seize every single opportunity to show how utterly unhappy he was with her performance. How dare he not see that she was the nerve of the organization, the unseen force that keeps the whole Nebula Tire Haus empire alive? Without her, meetings collapse, schedules disintegrate, printers revolt, and the supply closet descends into chaos. The annoyingly screaming phone rang like a toddler throwing a tantrum. Meeyou picked up the receiver, expecting to hear another complaint about how the Nebula tires don't deliver on their promises. She knew all that rambling by heart by then. Sidewall blowouts, premature wear, shipping delays. Just another moment for "Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We truly value your feedback and we're already looking into the issue. Please rest assured that we're doing our best to resolve it as quickly and efficiently as possible." She was mentally getting ready to tune in the serious tone of the perfect clerk concerned with the customer's discontent when the catastrophe happened. "What's this about the new billboard on Highway 5? Came the husky voice on the other end with a slight tinge of boredom. "What do you mean?" Meeyou asked, unbothered. "That's not the type we talked about last time. Are you sure you sent the right info?" The voice walked on. "Me? A mistake? With my freakish attention to detail? Are you kidding me? Who's this?" It was Meeyou's time to crack. "Relax, it's Adam. I just drove past the billboard and saw it. Thought you should know about it, given you've made such a fuss about using italics. Weren't you shouting you're the Duchess of Helvetica Neue? Why bother? Doesn't matter, it still says tires elevated. Later." And he hung up, still unbothered, still uncaring. Oh, Adam, that insufferable prick. He had been the one interrupting her during the meeting as if her vision didn't matter. She had been the one to insist on the font. She had been the one to come up with the slogan. She had been the one to create the perfect slogan for a perfectly inflated tire. And now they got it wrong. That was impossible. Action needed to be taken. She would show them all. She would. Meeyou sat for a while, gathering her thoughts to come up with a clear and strategic plan. She had to make sure to change the chaotic trajectory of her thoughts to a masterfully choreographed dance, a passionate tango with a climatic ending, controlled, striking, and emotionally charged. Bam! But first, she needed to create her IG story, and so she did. The picture of an orchard with cherry trees in blossom, a swing made of a nebula tire, and the caption: "A tire supports the vehicle, a font supports the message, but a misaligned font, it punctuates the soul. Hashtag Meeyou, hashtag Meeyou Young, hashtag Meeyou Thoughts, hashtag Meeyou Moments, hashtag Meeyou Elevation." So deep, so profound. Her 1001 followers would definitely appreciate it. Now, back to the plan. Was it the dose of dopamine she received from the realization she made her followers happy when she shared her thoughts? Was it the desire to lead the whole Nebula Tire Haus to a new level? But she made it. Operation Elevate Restored Official Recovery Plan. Authored by Duchless of Helvetica Neue. Write emails to the billboard vendor requesting an emergency reprint using the correct font weight. All department heads pausing outgoing visual materials until a typography integrity review is completed. The design team initiating a formal request for a brand repentance statement and self-assessment. Ask for a complete Helvetica Neue audit across all current and archived creative assets, a formal justification memo from the individual who approved the original expert, a replacement print proof reviewed and blessed by me. Demand immediate removal of Helvetica Neue medium from all brand toolkits and asset libraries, all future slogan usage to pass through multi-stage verification protocol, the creation of a font escalation path in case of visual emergencies of this magnitude. Create a company-wide Google form quiz titled "Do you know your font ways?" with a certificate upon passing. A one-pager titled "Slogan Usage, Do's and Don'ts" featuring a side-by-side comparison. A printable poster. One font can cost us a cosmos of tires. Meeyou Young. Suggested uses in the office, embroidered on tote bags, plastered above every designer's monitor in italic gold serif, chanted before every brand presentation, laser etched onto a brushed steel plaque in the front lobby. Organize an elevated snack table next to the printer to symbolize our new design standards. A monthly slogan check-in, a short gathering where everyone reads the slogan aloud in different intonations to reconnect with its spirit. A typeface wellness day. Meiyou worked frenetically, oblivious to the usual buzz around her. She had put so much effort into crafting the perfect blend that her muscles felt sore, as if she had worked out for hours. Brain work is the ultimate calorie burner, she thought. I should make another IG post. Just as she was adjusting her selfie stick to capture her casual office girl look, her boss bellowed from right behind her. She accidentally pressed the button, capturing the moment she looked small and afraid in front of a raging Goliath ready to kill. She didn't have a stone, but she had the selfie stick, so she swung. "Meiyou, what the fudge!" yelped her boss in utter disbelief. Goliath, suddenly small and insignificant, placed his left hand on his face as if trying to massage away the damage inflicted by the thin aluminium selfie stick which had left a red mark across his cheek. Are you out of your mind?" "Sorry," was all Meiyou managed to say, biting the insides of her cheeks so hard she could taste blood, doing everything she could not to burst out laughing. Where's the report I asked for half an hour ago? Why haven't we received it yet? Why does it take you so long to attach a damn file to an email so we can have the results?" "Yes, boss, sending it right away. And put that criminal stick away. No more selfie sticks in this office. Capiche?" He always liked to add a bit of mafioso flavor to his speech. He had Italian roots, but those had faded at least 3 generations ago when his grandparents got swept up in the swooning smooch of the American dream. He looked ridiculous, though. "If it weren't for your father, I'd say you on the spot," he hissed in her ear as he walked away. What happened next was the mechanical stuff an office clerk does. Open email, write. "Please find attached the report you requested earlier today. Do let me know if you need any additional information or further clarification on any of the points included. Best regards." And click send. Not even a minute passed before she heard another yell. "Attach the damn file, you!" Meiyou frenetically attached the file and clicked send again. Now, peace. "What the hell is this?" Meiyou was wrong. It was the sound of an enraged bull just stung by the torero and with nothing left to lose, only attack. "I asked for the report. A report. You know, numbers, timeline, corrective steps. Not a script for a brand cult revival. What on comic sans is this? You want tote bags? You created a Google form quiz? Are you Out of your mind, for Christ's sake! What's wrong with you, Meeyou? And at the end, the crowning stronza, the second word of his Italian heritage reserved for moments when he equally wanted to kill and embrace a woman. Up to the age of 40, of course, he had his standards. Adam burst into the room, panting and sweating. He could barely breathe. It was clear he had been running. In his left hand, he was holding a beaten red apple. The flesh around the bite was already turning brown. For a very brief moment, as brief as a moment can be, Meeyou saw in him the chivalrous knight on a white horse galloping to her rescue. Meeyou, you can't be serious. I almost choked to death. Next time, Your Highness, make an official announcement so we mortals have time to prepare for the second coming of the Duchless of Helvetica Neue. The whole office laughed. The very tables seemed to be frolicking in delight. Oh, how Helvetica Neue can fall to comic sense, and just in the nick of time. Shame, shame, shame. She didn't deserve that. She was above them all. She would sail away majestically, head up. She was unbent, unbroken, kerning intact.